Have you ever sewed up a pair of pants from a pattern and you try them on and the waist is too low? You like the way everything else is fitting, the seat is perfect, the hips feel good, but you want that waistline just a little higher. But you don't want to do this by just pulling up the pants. So what we want to do is extend the top of the pants. So how do we do that? Especially when we have all of these pattern pieces to work with that go together. Well, follow along and I'm going to show you step by step how to take a pair of pants that's too low and raise it. And if you haven't done much pattern drafting, that's okay. I'm going to walk you through this step by step. You are going to be able to alter any pant pattern that you have after this. You got this. Speaking of pant patterns, if you didn't know, I have an online sewing club. And every month you get a new pattern with a bunch of sewing tutorials and pattern drafting tutorials. And this wide-legged pant pattern here is this month's pattern for May. So if you want to sew up some wide leg pants with me, make sure you check it out. There's a link down below in the description. The first thing we need to do is figure out where do we want our new waistline to be. So this line right here is your waistline on the pants, not the top of the waistband. So I want my waistline to be where this pink ribbon is. So that means this line here has got to come all the way up to here, and then my waistband will be up here. So these would end up being like a nice high-waisted pair of pants. So we're going to measure from the pink ribbon down to the waistline here. And it looks like it's about 2 1/4 inches. So that is the measurement we need to start altering this pattern. To do this, we're going to start with the pattern piece, which is the front pant leg. So grab your front pant leg pattern and let's alter it. Since we're going to be lengthening this, I've taped some pink paper here to the pattern. So the section right here that we need to add to is right here from center front over to the pocket. We're going to take it and we are going to extend it up 2 1/4 inches. So we're going to take the ruler and we need to make sure we're doing 2 1/4 parallel with the existing line. So I'm going to draw 2 and then I'm going to come up 1/4. And then I'm going to extend these lines here. So I'm going to be extending these lines straight up because I still want to have a nice relaxed fit. Now, if you are extending something up and you do have a small waist, there's a chance that you might actually want to start like tapering some of these pattern pieces up towards the waist, just bringing them in a little bit so you get a tight fit. But for now, we're going to assume we just want to keep a loose fit and we're just extending everything straight up. So now I'm going to cut this piece out and you'll see the extension that we've added. So seam allowance is already in the pattern, so we don't have to worry about that because we did the measurement with a finished garment. So what we're seeing up here is just what we need to add. So now you can see how much we'd be adding to the pant pattern here. We just extended it straight up. And now we need to go find the fly and the fly shield and do the same thing because those also connect to the center front here. And this up here isn't the top of our waistband, it's actually the seam line down here for our waist. So our waistline now is up at the waist and then the waistband would be up here right above the waistline. So I've added paper to extend the fly shield in the fly. I'm going to add 2 1/4 inches to the top and extend the line straight up. And now I've extended the fly and the fly shield. And you can see we've done the same thing, adding the 2 1/4, raising these two pieces up where we wanted our new waist. Now we're going to move on to all the pieces that make up the pocket, and you guessed it, we are going to do the same thing. Now I have extra paper attached to all my pocket pieces, and what I need to do is extend that top 2 1/4 inches to every piece. And now we've extended all 3 pieces that make up our front pocket. And if you want to check and make sure that you got everything lining up correctly, let's lay all the pocket pieces on top of each other. Let me show you how. So you want to make sure that everything's lining up. So we're going to take those curved pieces and make sure they're lining up. You can see a nice curve into a straight line. Everything's lining up good up here. And now we want to take that pocket bag pattern piece. I'll just move this one out of the way. And we want to make sure this is also lining up real nice. And it looks like everything is looking good up here. Now we're going to take that little like facing piece for the pocket. We're going to place it on here and make sure that this one is lining up good too. And if everything's lining up, then you're good to go. You got everything the right shape. Our next piece to alter is the yoke on the back of the pants. So it looks like we need to raise it the exact same amount as the front. So we're going to be raising it 2 1/4 inches. So we're going to be extending the line at center back straight up, and then the yoke on the side here, we're just going to follow that line, the little angle that's there, and just also extend it 2 1/4 inches. So you'll notice while I'm drawing this line, I'm moving the ruler so that way I'm getting a line parallel with the existing line. Now we have a new back yoke. And as you can see, it's following the curve up here just as it was in the existing pattern. And we've just extended these lines up. So for the back, we don't need to alter the back pant pattern because the yoke here is what connects with the waistband, not down here below the yoke. So we just need to alter the yoke on the back. Now we have one thing left to do, and that's measure the waist of our new patterns to see if we need to alter the waistband at all. Now this can depend on your fit, the style of pants you're doing, etc. But we want to make sure that we don't need to shorten our waistband because a lot of times when you come up with the patterns, they are going to get a little smaller towards the waist. And this is if you have a tapered waist. Now if your waist is coming straight up, it's probably going to be the exact same waistband pattern. But let's measure and double check. So what we need to do is line up the pieces that we've altered so that way we can measure the waist. And I want you to overlap where the seam allowance is so that way we can just measure across the waist and that way we can get a finished waist measurement. So I measured my waist on the pattern and I measured my waistband and I got the same measurement. So I don't need to alter mine. But if you got a different number, go ahead, alter your waistband because we want this to match up and fit. So real quick at the end here, I want to mention something you might run into. Now you might run into a pattern where you want to add more at the front and less at the back because you can see that this here is on an angle. So you're going to need to measure the distance for all of the pattern pieces at all of those points. So the pocket, the side seam, center, back, and then you're going to blend all these pieces together. Now, I know this can seem a little complicated, so I will be doing a separate video on this as well. If you're interested, you can find a link for that down below when I get to it. So I hope you enjoyed how to extend the pants so that way you can make them have a higher waistline. If you have any questions about it, leave it down below and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. If you enjoyed the video today, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when the new videos come out. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for watching today. These videos are for you guys. So let me know what other videos you want to see down below in the comments. And don't forget to check out our wide leg pant pattern over in the Sewing Club. And if you're already a member, well, go download your pattern right now. And don't forget, we teach classes in person and online, so check out the links down below for those as well. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram so you know what's going on in the studio. Thank you so much for watching today. Bye!